Welcome to the latest edition of Say What? Filling in for Laura Thornquist. I'm your host, Stuart Percle, and here with me today is Myndi Luevano, my co-host. We're both recording live from Zoom, considering the social distancing policies that are in place. Myndi, how you holding up?
Hey, Stu, it's been tough. I mean, working from home is not the easiest, but, I go on walks, I get a break out in the day and then go to the store. If I need to, I try not to go as often, but I feel that people are kind of finding it tough now, like now that it's been 2-3 weeks, I think.
People are getting stir crazy now, so, today we want to give you guys a lot of good resources that you can use at home while you're social distancing to kind of keep you going, keep you motivated, keep you entertained throughout this, temporary bit of craziness. If you're anything like me, we've been, we've been quarantined for almost a month now, 3 weeks, and all the days, hours, weeks, it almost seems like years. I know we're all eager to get through this. One of my favorite apps that I'm using right now is the Calm app. With the outbreak of COVID-19, stress, fear, anxiety, all of these, bad emotions, unfortunately, are at an all-time high. The app is full of music and spoken word tracks. Can help you kind of take things easy and really relax in this time of stress. The app also offers guided and timed meditations. So whether you've got 5 minutes or 45 minutes, they've got something that can help you get through today and remain calm and really enjoy some peace and quiet.
Yeah, it hasn't been easy, Stu. I know a lot of people are going nuts right now and getting stressed and even going into depression. So a lot of these apps are going to be really helpful. There's another one called Headspace. It's like Calm. It can keep you steady. It's packed with guided time meditations, music clips, and spoken word narrations. And they're all finely tuned to help you get relaxed, get to sleep, or daydream. The app also has a widget to track your meditation progress. And I mean, how cool is that?
Yeah, I've used Calm before. I haven't tried Headspace, but I definitely need to try that one.
Yeah.
So guys, being stuck indoors is the perfect opportunity to catch up on some reading. I have a few books I've been meaning to read for, a couple of years now, and I've never gotten, a hold of them. But thankfully, now with all this free time, I've been able to kind of read some of those books and dive into them finally. And one way I've been able to do that is using the Libby app. If you have a local, valid library card, you can check out thousands of ebooks and audiobooks on the app Libby, and it's all, of course, free of charge with your local library card. The selections can be limited. It's kind of like a real library in the sense of if somebody checks out a book, obviously you can't check out that same book while they have it. So it works the same way, just virtually through the app. But ultimately, you can borrow books digitally, and has everything you need in terms of viewing. You can also, again, play some of the audiobooks. And it's an easy way to kind of manage your whole library into your smartphone. So really easy. You can also download some of these files offline in case you want to use it or you consume some of this content without Wi-Fi or an internet connection.
That's awesome. So like a digital library?
Exactly.
Instead of going to the library, you got it digitally now.
Yeah,
all at our fingertips.
Exactly. No more tricks.
Yeah. And then if you don't need much interaction with other people, like if you just want to stay to yourself, and maybe you need to do something to break the silence, there's something called Noisely. That's an app. This app produces an endless stream of simulated sounds, everything from white noise to a coffee shop to a forest. So whatever your preference is while you're working, you can put that on the background and you can mix and match the available audio to suit your mood while you're working.
So guys, personally, another app that I love to use is All Recipes. It's boredom is real. It's crazy to think what we're still going through. But one way that I've been able to entertain myself and keep myself occupied is to cook good food. And one way that I've been able to do that is using the All Recipes app. It's basically a simple, comprehensive app where you can search for any type of food that you like to cook. You can search by certain ethnicities and nationalities. If you like chicken, if you like beef, if you like shrimp, if you want to make a new drink from the bar, you can obviously get drink recipes there. It's a really great place to find great content. Whether you're an aspiring chef, an aspiring baker, or a wannabe mixologist, you can find great recipes. One of my favorite aspects of the app, Myndi, it's a feature called the Dinner Spinner, and what it does is you can put how long you want to cook for. You can put what ingredients you have. You can put if you want to make an entree, a breakfast dish, a lunch dish, whatever. and once you give it all that information, it searches through the thousands of recipes they have, and then it'll give you, potentially 200 different ideas of things you can cook given the criteria you gave them. So
Wow,
just a
that's really
really,
cool.
really cool way that, again, I've been using it for years, and I think a lot of you
Yeah.
guys would also enjoy using it.
Yeah, everyone's a chef nowadays.
For sure. Uh, and not to mention, guys, the cool thing that I didn't mention. So you can obviously catalog your favorite recipes, which is, very cool and awesome to see what you've made. And if you made a really good meatloaf 2 weeks ago, it makes it really easy to go back and to bookmark that. And not to mention, you can say, hey, I want to make these 3 meals this week, and you can export all of those ingredients onto a shopping list. And then you can basically download that shopping list from the app into your, text messages, or I don't know where it goes exactly. But once you take that whole list to the store, it makes you shopping or meal prepping a lot easier.
That's awesome.
A lot of good little features.
Yeah, I'm gonna need to download that app. I've been baking and cooking a lot lately, bored in the house, but I'm gonna get some good ideas probably from that one.
Sure.
Yeah, so when it comes to video calling, everybody's video calling nowadays. Everybody has to do Zoom, Skype, whatever it is. But there's another really cool one called House Party. It's a really neat way to connect with your family and friends, and there's also plenty of others to choose from. But this is available both Android and iPhone. So it's a face-to-face social network where you can connect with people that you care about the most. The app makes video chat effortless, alerting your friends when you're in the house and ready to jump to chat right into the conversation. So technically, if I open the app right now, I could just, if someone joins my chat, they can just jump into the conversation. They can jump into my app basically. So like I was driving the other day, accidentally opened it, and someone was talking to me through my app. And so I was like, oh my God, are you there? And she's like, yeah, I joined your, like, she just joined my party, which was my own party. So it's really neat. It's a cool way to connect with everybody. You can do group messages too. You can also play games on there. So it allows you to do like heads up and some different games where you can all kind of interact together. So it's really neat, but yeah, be careful when you open that app because it automatically connects you and you're open to the world or whoever you're friends with, whoever you accept on there. So
I like how spontaneous it is. Like you said, you opened it inadvertently, but you already had a friend there. That makes it a little more accessible, a little more fun.
Yeah. And I think it's like kind of like party line, back in the day when you had one line in the house, your mom picked up, she could listen to you. So it's like, I guess you can just pick up, and I accidentally joined, and it was an accident, but I joined somebody else's group conversation and they didn't have to accept me. So it's pretty cool. I know there's also another one for both Apple and Android called Google Duo, which is neat because it's the same thing, same platform. You can connect with other people. You can talk to, I think, up to 8 people, but it also has cool filters. So you can have filters and effects to play around with inside that app. And then you can also record the video messages and send it to your family and friends and whoever. So it's pretty neat nowadays. We're discovering all these cool little video apps.
All these new tools, for sure.
Yeah.
So, Myndi, I think you'll like this one personally. You might have even used it in the past. You liking to work out and be fit. Exactly. Done show. One app or two apps in particular that I use, every day truly, are the Nike Running Club and Nike Training Club apps. They're both free now because of, Nike's wanting to get more people involved and they want people moving. So basically, both are free apps. Both have tons of free content, tons of free runs, free workouts. A lot of the workouts are no equipment is necessary. So it'll be, push-ups, sit-ups, just simple body weight things that anybody can do from the comfort of their living room, bedroom, or maybe, outside in their backyard. Again, just a great way to keep your body moving, keep your, body and mind stimulated. The more you work out, the better you'll feel, especially in a time like today. So I think a lot of people could get a great benefit from that. The running app specifically, I would say, has over 50 different timed runs, speed runs, distant runs. You could basically run any type of run that you'd like to do. Whether you're just starting or whether you're an experienced runner, there's something for you. And even my favorite aspect is they have what's called these guided runs, and the guided run is it's a podcast, if you will. And you listen to one of the Nike coaches who has, years and years of high level experience in the running world. And they kind of train you and coach you as you're running. And you can still stream your music and still listen whenever you want. But it's a great way to, again, get out there and get, truly world-class training for absolutely free, just, through your headphones and
Yeah.
running with your smartphone. So that's
Yeah, that's awesome.
definitely a way that I've, kind of kept busy and stayed, or kept my sanity really the best I can these last few weeks.
Yeah, and definitely take advantage of that, because it's it's going to be throughout quarantine, and all these companies are doing free classes right now, so that's awesome. A lot of gyms, I know Barry's Boot Camp in Houston. Well, it's not just in Houston, but it's the Barry's Boot Camp across the U.S. from each different city. The trainers are taking through workouts, and it's at-home workouts. You don't need weights. You don't need anything really necessary. And there's some that use bands. There's some that are using like mats and stuff. But for the most part, they're at-home workouts, and it's really neat. So it's awesome to take advantage of all of these: Nike Training Club, Nike Run Club, all those apps that are free right now.
And even for some of those apps, man, even if you had to get on Amazon Prime and order you a yoga mat or some resistance bands, that's still relatively cheap material or cheap resources that you can invest in and use at a time like this. So, even if you do need to get a new yoga mat or maybe some weights, I think that's a great investment at a time like this.
Yep. Yeah. Because Academy and all those places were sold out for a while because I couldn't find anything. And so I just kind of bought a medicine ball and kind of resorted to these at-home workouts, which was still a really good workout in itself. So awesome. So kind of moving on to another app. It's, we're all on social media. We all go down this rabbit hole for a couple hours accidentally, and you're stuck scrolling. And so a lot of people start to get their news from social media now. So it's a new thing. A lot of people are cutting the cord and cutting the cable and not really watching cable anymore. They have all these apps. So Nuzzle is an app that cuts through the information, cuts through the noise by sending you only the most important breaking news. So and acting as a daily digest for everything your contacts are sharing with Twitter and Facebook. So I think that's pretty neat. You can just cut to the chase. There's a lot of stuff out there. There's a lot of stuff on COVID-19, some that's incorrect, some that's correct, and you just never know. So I think this is pretty neat. But also touching on the social media is TikTok. So TikTok, blew up actually last year, and I think a lot of people are now beginning their TikTok careers, including myself. Over this time, I haven't really posted much, but I learned a lot of cool dances.
Myndi, what's your handle? give us
it's right below. It's my name. Follow me. Just kidding. I have one video up, so we'll get to work on that after hours, after work. So, but it's a variety of things. So, it can be a short dance clip, lip sync videos, comedy, talent videos, a lot of really artistic-y type of things.
Okay. I can't really do the whole savage thing.
Savage.
I never really learned it, but I do enjoy TikTok content. There's a lot of very funny talent again, but TikTok is a platform that's great for, funny videos, as you said, Myndi, entertaining videos, some newsworthy things, some recipes. There's a lot of stuff on there for everybody.
Yep.
It's not just for younger people.
Yeah. And it's like short clips, like 30 to 60 seconds or 15 seconds or whatever it is. So it keeps your mind stimulated. You just keep scrolling and scrolling.
It's funny you mentioned that you call it the rabbit hole. I find, some people are this way, but like you said, you get on, you watch a couple of videos, and then 4 hours go by. You haven't eaten dinner yet. You haven't walked the dog. It's definitely good entertainment. So we definitely recommend TikTok.
Yeah. So this is why we're offering other apps for you to venture off to, rather than going down the rabbit hole for hours on social media. But it's nice to check in daily on TikTok, see what's going on, and then maybe get some headspace or some clarity.
Sure.
And
you need a little bit of everything, the comic relief, the news, all the good stuff.
Yeah.
All right, guys. So again, having to adjust to life so abruptly can be unsettling. I don't think any of us, 3 or 4 months ago would have ever imagined that we were living life this way. And again, so that can be unsettling. It can be challenging. This pandemic is going to require all of us, to make adjustments for the near future. At least I'd say the next year, next 18 months potentially. Some of these adjustments are going to be big, some are small, but we basically need to figure out how to stay safe, stay healthy, how to get through this the best we can, and hopefully come out stronger, better, happier people. From all this, I know in my own personal life, I'm definitely going to appreciate more of the small things, going to the grocery store and having a normal, daily routine, not having to worry about, this concert, hey, this sporting event is closed. I think we all want to see that sense of normalcy return. And hopefully some of these apps that we've told you guys about are going to help you get through some of the uncertainty and some of the potential boredom that you may be experiencing.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like nobody would have seen this coming, and to see where we're at now, and maybe for another month. Dallas extended theirs through May, and it's just kind of crazy. It's crazy times right now, but glad we're able to help provide some apps to help you clear your mind, make some food, get some exercise in, and really just to help pass the time, really. So how are you treating your cabin fever? Leave your suggestions in the comments below. We always love to hear from you, and always be cool, stay kind, and do great things.
Because it's the Ogre way. How cheesy were the finger guns? Were they terrible?